Hello and welcome to another episode of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. I changed the color scheme for Jacob here to wine, and next episode I'm just gonna go around and collect the flowers so I can unlock the rest of the color schemes. Because I want my crimson color scheme, damn it. But that's for next episode. In this one, we will be doing the Queen Victoria missions. So let's begin. Operation Dynamite Boat. Stop a new Templar faction from bringing dynamite into London. How many goddamn times do we have to teach these people the same lesson?
Hello, my newly honored friends.
Your Majesty.
We understand that with Crawford Starrick gone, a certain secret society finds itself searching for leadership. An upstart faction seeks to enter London and seize power.
Do you feel your life is in danger, ma'am?
No. Rather, I fear that the people of this grand city may suffer. I call upon you to foil this traitorous plot.
You can depend on us.
You will meet my loyal aide at the docks for instructions. The work begins immediately.
Does it really begin immediately? We've been doing this for the entire game. Speak to Fleming. Wine color really doesn't show up very well in the dark and rain. Went through all that trouble of changing the color and, it doesn't even show too well. Jacob must be so sad.
I am Alfred Fleming. I run Her Majesty's Secret Service. First things first, we need to clear the area of anything that might alarm the enemy. Like that police carriage. Would you kindly dispose of it?
Alright. Alfred Fleming is a fictional person, but the namesake and the sort of gist or theme of the missions is very reminiscent of James Bond books, which was written by a guy called Ian Fleming.
Doing fine, girl.
Fun little fact, actually.
Let's go.
England has discontinued the 10-pound note with Charles Darwin on it and replaced it with a note with Jane Austen.
That's a girl.
But they're also releasing, I think, 10-pound coins with alphabetical letters like A, B, C, D on them.
Steady
And
on.
things on those letters sort of represent British culture. And on the B coin is actually a little image representing James Bond. It has a 007
That's the way.
and the sort of interior design of the pistol you see in that famous opening. And am I even going the right way? Like, I'm just being stupid, I'm sorry. Here I am talking about, like, real-world events, a little bit of trivia, completely fucking up the gameplay. We're driving right out.
Steady on.
And park you right over here, let's say.
Doing fine, girl.
Alright, I won't go any further. You gotta park your horses, though. So I'll go this way. So there we go, they were able to sneak in a James Bond reference into the game. Another bit of British culture to enjoy in Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Good work. Now, my agents are here, disguised as civilians. Get them into position for our ambush. The ship will soon arrive from Boston. Its cargo, dynamite. Its crew, Templar. What say you to greeting it with an ambush?
I'd say we're going to be very good friends.
We need to defend the area, and that chest down there bothers me.
Mr. Fry, good to see you again, sir.
Reach the vantage point. I'm just particularly stupid, or do I not know where the vantage point is? Well, I'm on the roof. You're assassinate from a crane. Alright. We'll play that way. Assuming it has to be like from the tip of the crane. Defend the area. Oh, just a second too late. Alright, this isn't like that complex of a mission. I will never miss the opportunity, if I can help it, to do something that fucking stupid with dynamite, because it's just so fun. Good thing my friends weren't injured. Getting point blank exploded.
Make yourself scarce.
That's their leader. I want him brought to me at the station, alive.
Alright. Get the item back to chase this perp. I could shoot the dynamite too. Or, you know, I could just, you know, blow up because of it. This is gonna be a bit of a chase. So why doesn't Queen Victoria or any of the politicians, because I assume they're all understanding of the whole Assassins and Templar thing,
I don't suppose you'd care to confess.
Go to hell!
Fair enough.
do anything?
Starrick may be dead and gone, but the Templar Order will never die. We will rise again, like a phoenix from the ashes, and bring the world to its knees.
Not exactly Grandmaster material, are you?
That looks like trouble. Over there.
Alright, here's a guy, Fleming.
Thank you. I'll carry on from here. My people are recovering their explosive cargo. You did fine work today. I will have a chat with our distinguished guest here to see what schemes he and his friends are brewing.
Do get in touch when he spills his guts.
Of course.
And there we go, Operation Dynamite Boat. Not too difficult of a mission. Not really a fan of how it said reach the vantage point rather than a vantage point. But I suppose we'll just have to make do. Didn't really jeopardize anything though. Got it all done in one shot. There is one mission upcoming that's a little bit tricky to get the optional objective. This area was previously completely restricted to us, and now it's completely open. If you missed the golden chests before, I think you're able to get them now. But we don't need them. So we'll just head over to Victoria and start the next mission. Trying to see if I can climb on the walls here to get a better look at that engraving up there, but it doesn't seem as if I'm able to.
Don't call for help.
Operation Locomotive, suggested level 10. Oh, can I not be carrying this guy? Here you go, Your Majesty. Stop the Templars from sending a train full of dynamite into a crowded station.
Mr. Fleming has attempted to force a confession from your prisoner. The miscreant refuses to talk. Will you speak to the villain and learn his secrets?
Oh, I'd be delighted, Mom.
Alright, off we go. And continuing to go off. No way.
Shh. Not one word.
Actually, I don't want his friend to see me knocking him out. Be very inconsiderate. Just turn around, alright? This guy's standing in the way. Like I'm here stopping, you know, some uprising of a conspiracy. It's a bit of a ways away. But we are almost there. These stairs. Through this gate here. Another Templar leader. This time he hasn't had enough time to have a strong hold on all of Britain's industries. Though even if he did, I mean, might as well just take our gun out and shoot him in the face. Actually, that one was there.
How dare you!
I don't suppose you'd like to spare yourself a tremendous beating and make a clean breast of it?
Might as well. The order was to load a train with explosives at Westminster. It'll detonate before reaching Southwark Station and kill everyone aboard.
I did not expect you to confess. Which train?
It's the next train. It should leave at any moment. You'll never make it in time.
Can't shoot him. We'll see about that, big boy. Yeah, it's a good thing back then there wasn't any rules or regulations regarding how to treat prisoners. Quite technically, even today, those are optional in many cases and mandatory. Here, it's just encouraged. We're not torturing him, we're using enhanced interrogation. No one else? Here's easy.
Can't reach the bomb. I'll detach the locomotive.
Alright, game. If you really want to force me to look at your explosives, fine. That was pretty easy, all things considered. And still some more of these guys hanging out. Hey, big boy.
Please let me live.
Don't worry, citizens, I'm here to protect you. So sit back down and just enjoy the no longer a ride. It'd be even funnier if it was Evie Fry doing this, since she's supposed to be the least reckless one. Whoa, 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 we do not approve of clipping through the chairs.
You're going to kill me. Get on with
I didn't do anything.
This looks like probably a rich, snooty asshole cart. Actually, I want to check that real quick. Is there like a separation of carts for different classes, or is it like all rich people? I mean, there's different classes in each cart. There's people in rags and people in proper dresses.
I know you will.
Oh, these damn advertisements here.
Please don't kill me.
Shut the fuck up, dude. 3-star line, knife polish.
No more. Please. No
There's a
more.
champion plate Polish advertisement. I've seen that quite a lot. Here it is again. See, even back then, there was stupid, like, you know, obtuse advertising. And they didn't have ad block, the poor sods.
Now remember, do not speak or spoken to.
Just newspapers say
Good appearance or your uncle.
London World News. There's a painting. Alright, game, just zoom really close in.
Me too.
No legible text. Alright, that's enough fucking around, I promise. So back to Victoria we go. Another reason this game takes place in 1868 is, I think before this game took place, I'm actually not entirely sure, but I think like there was a death in Victoria's family, and she sort of like hid away for quite a while, like very, very rarely coming out to the public. But again, I don't know for certain. Oh my god, I am so low on bullets. This asshole is here. Get out of here, dude. Go check that out. These guys here playing their damn brooms. Can't knock him out. Operation Drive for Lives. Track down the escaped leader of the upstart Templars. You see, if you just let me shoot him, video game, this could have been solved.
Our much-lamented husband adored these gardens. He called them his one safe port in the midst of the mad seas of this world. We miss him dearly. But never mind all that. To business. Our Mr. Fleming has learned from the Templar prisoner that an attack is imminent. But before we could learn more, he escaped custody. He is believed to be hiding in Westminster. We capture him for us, that we might learn his secrets.
Slippery devil. I'll find him, Mum.
You know, if you were just a little bit more government resource to stopping these Templars, and maybe even give some over to the assassins to help them out, and also like make it known about this ancient conspiracy so that even more of your force, like the actual police, can be in on it as well, then we wouldn't really have this sort of problems. What the hell is this guy allowed to do in here? Get out of here, dude. You're ruining the immersion.
That is a door nail.
You too, Rook. Get out of here. Alright, hopefully on the way over there's a merchant. Because I am out of bullets. It doesn't look like I have time for that.
Lead me to the rest of the group.
Get out of here. Kill the Templar leader. Don't know how sneaky we have to be, so I'm gonna play it safe. The last known merchant nearby. At least on the way over, there's a merchant.
Damn. I need to get these explosives away from the civilians. I'll deal with the Templar later.
Ready to fire? Got it in my hand. There's some sort of scuffle over there. I need help taking him down.
Watch this asshole.
Get back here, you! If we can't blow up a building, we'll just have to settle for blowing up an assassin.
Let's go.
It's a safe place unless it needs sex. Hopefully that doesn't fuck me up. We'll see. Wasn't quite far away though. A bunch of traffic too. city of London decide to go out for a drive today? Yeah, probably wasting more time than help, to be honest. Almost there, though. Oh, damn it. Alright, at least I know how much 86 seconds is. So let's try that again and try it, you know, try not to get pulled up by some asshole. So you can tell this really is a late mission game when there's just gonna be all those people around. Would have been interesting if the streets were as crowded at times during the races.
Damn. I need to get these explosives away from the civilians. I'll deal with the Templar later.
If we can't blow up a building, we'll just have to settle for blowing up an assassin.
Keep moving.
I guess you have to like really keep mashing hay during that time so it doesn't decide to crawl on and ruin your day. You should be good now. I'm saving a lot of time by not putting up with jingles back there. But there's still gonna be the whole city of London going out for a damn drive to put up with. How do these damn carriages catch fire to begin with? Like, how do you start a fire like that? Like, accidentally set on fire with a cigarette or something? Man, time is really tight in this mission.
I'm getting fed up with these bomb-crazed Templars.
Yeah, like, using bombs like this, that's very topical, Ubisoft. Might offend some people with all the political connotations that can be drawn between the Templars and their explosive habits in modern-day terrorist organizations. I, for one, am incredibly offended. Fucker. I, for one, am incredibly offended. Alright, which way the wall is facing? This way. I keep pressing the pause menu. I want to get to the menu here. The map menu. It is nice that the pause and maps are different, so you don't have to go to the pause menu and scroll down to some point and then bring up the map. You can just bring that up instantly. I like how these guys are still highlighted as if they're enemies. It's a bit of a walk over to Victoria, that's for sure. But we're almost there. And there she is. Get out of here.
Not a peep from you.
Private meeting, dude. You go, Have a nap. Nice rug here. Very nice design. Like the vibrant colors and the blue sort of breaking it apart. Operation Westminster. This is a tricky one. Alright, photographer. Hold on. We are ready. Stop the Templars from blowing up the House of Parliament.
The final group of upstarts are making their last desperate stand. They have penetrated the Houses of Parliament and plan to detonate whatever explosives they have left. Please find Mr. Fleming, so we might put an end to this once and for all.
Alright, this is, I think, the last Victoria mission, and it is probably the most difficult mission in the game, if I had to give an idea of how tough it is. Especially the optional one, which I have tried and failed multiple times. This is actually a retry because I just kept failing and didn't want to bother with too much editing.
Let's get a drink, shall we?
We're gonna head over to the House of Parliament, like Victoria said. It's a bit of a drive over, but we're almost there. Now, Parliament is a restricted area, but there's no police or anything. The trouble comes after we speak to Fleming. I'm going to get my knives ready.
Multiple targets inside the palace, all armed and dangerous. Making matters worse, the Prime Minister has gone missing. I need you to deal with the Templars. Target 1 is in a nearby corridor, surrounded by civilians. He has explosives on his person. You need to take him by surprise. If he sees you, he'll detonate his bomb. In the meantime, I'll search for the Prime Minister.
You do that. It's worth pointing out that he and all of his associates have the exact same character model.
Well done. But there are still more bombers about. They must be removed, quickly and quietly.
Alright, so the one you want for this optional objective is that guy right there. He will eventually walk over here to this door where we can grab him, walk him to a corner, and effectively be done with him. So in the meantime, we can get that guy. And if they spot you, they will activate their bombs. So you really do want to... Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. You really want to be hidden away from them. You have a 3-second window once they spot you, which is plenty of time if you have your knives equipped and good aim. Alright, he's coming on over. This guy takes a little while to get here, but this is the best method I found of dealing with him. Well, wait for him to turn around and start walking back. Here we go. Run up.
I'm being attacked!
It would be wise to keep quiet.
Lead them over to this corner here. Push them away. Run away. Alright, hopefully that's far enough. It is. And handle the last guy. Oh. Wait. Am I crazy, or were there two of them here? What the hell happened to this guy? Genuinely confused. Because, like, when they blow up, and if they do kill civilians, optional, objective, or not, that desynchronizes you. I guess it just said, screw it, I'll just kill myself without the bombs. Doesn't exactly kill as many people, but might traumatize a few. Headshot, head back to Fleming. Get your pistol equipped, because there's going to be a bit of a hostage situation. Or there would be if I can go to the right place. Really, game? Pretty sure this guy you can't tackle. He's gonna have Fleming hostage. Yeah, Fleming.
Mr. Fleming, I've located the Prime Minister.
Not another step, assassin. You've lost, don't you see? The Houses of Parliament are rigged to explode at the last stroke of 12.
Thanks for telling me that, asshole.
There's nothing you or anyone else can do to stop it now. The Houses of Parliament will be leveled. Centuries.
Don't have time for his little monologue. Of all the unlucky places to teleport to, Fleming, you had to teleport right into that guy's arms. Most people would consider that a sign of a pairing, a romance, approved of by the gods. This is annoying because of all these fucking people. If you want, you can equip the Voltaic Bomb and clear up the crowd a little bit, because you are allowed to have two mass crowd deaths. It can be real damn tricky to find these things, like even with Eagle Vision. Said there was one over here, now it's saying it's over here. So I'm like, I have no damn clue what's going on. This mission is probably gonna fail. Oh, here it is. When the mission fails, it starts right at the chase to find the bombs rather than at the Fleming shootout. So that's good at least. Here's the other one. Alright, we should be able to make it. Last one is on Big Ben. I hope we can make it. We're pretty far away. Gonna try getting down all the way. This is a gamble. Just get up here. Oh, I don't know, lads. Ah, we're not gonna make it. It's right there, too. Honestly, it's pretty good I didn't make it, because we wouldn't have seen that cutscene otherwise. If that's like a failed memory, like that didn't happen at all, because Jacob and or Evie defused the bombs in time, Then why does it show that? Other than because it looks cool, why would it show something that literally did not happen in the DNA memories?
Find those bombs before they go off.
Alright, same deal as before. Get my voltaic bombs equipped because I am having none of these people's nonsense. Clear out. Clear out. I'm here to save you, damn it! That's the last clear out I have, though. I think if I do it a third time, it'll desync me. This one can be kind of stupid because a marker shifts around or disappears right when I need it most, but it's back here, so don't worry. You're not crazy, there's a bomb here. And if you keep mashing B, Jacob will automatically defuse it. Even if he decides to be silly and tries stepping onto it. Last one, of course, is all the way up in Big Ben, just like I mentioned before. Or didn't really mention before, it's just there. And I should have a lot more time to do this now. Yep, we're gonna make it this time. Would have been pretty cool if it was 10 seconds I managed to defuse it at the last one. Actually, let's not wait 24 seconds, just defuse it now. Speak to Disraeli. I am again. Not quite as cool, but hey. Practicality over coolness. Oh, what makes you think that?
Thank you, my young friend. Now, please come with me. You and your sibling have been summoned.
Oh, sorry, Disraeli.
Approach. You have honored us with your loyalty and courage. Long may we strengthen the Empire together.
Your Majesty, we will always work to ensure the safety of the people.
But with the greatest respect, our philosophy forbids us from assisting with the expansion of the Empire. Perhaps, ma'am, you could consider putting an end to your imperialist desires.
I understand and respect your position. Bound as you are by your creed, you will indulge me one final time and receive these gifts. Goodbye. And may God bless the noble Fries.
I don't suppose you'll be offered any more cake.
And there we go. Operation Westminster completed. Managed to get Templar to kill himself without killing any innocents. What a dork. And got the royal cloak. Good job, Evie. Like, you could have actually had a powerful ally at your hand and been able to help quell out any more Templar uprisings. And if you were maybe, I don't know, more subtle, you might have actually been able to convince her over time to end the whole imperialism thing. But nope. What is this? Fucking messenger. Alright. It's way the fuck over there. I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother not trying to kill him stealthily. So that was the Queen Victoria missions. The missions offered to you after you beat the main campaign. And for the very last one, really revved up the difficulty to see how well you can do. And we've done it. So what do I think of them? They're pretty alright, in my opinion. I like the whole idea that the Templars are immediately trying to regain power or reform themselves. And I think all the ones we've killed or interacted with were Templars and not Blighters, which I think might signify that sort of canon that the Blighters sort of broke apart or stopped being a gang after Steric fell. Although I'm not sure, it might be contradicted in the Jack the Ripper DLC. Most of the missions are pretty easy, all things considered, but it's still kind of fun. Trying to think what else I have to say about it. It is just kind of weird that, like, now the assassins really have the upper hand. They've cleared out the Templars from the world's most powerful city, and yet the Templars just keep springing up over and over no matter how much you kill them. I mean, really, they really ought to just... I guess it won't matter now since it's hidden to the modern day. At some point, just tell the bloody world about this stuff so that actual manpower and resources could be dedicated to it. I guess conspiracy has been going on for centuries now. Yeah, that's about all I can think of. Overall, I thought it was a fairly solid set of missions with a nice theme to it. Sort of Victorian James Bond-like stuff going on with Templars and explosive plots. It would have been nice to have a few more missions like that, I think. But I don't think there are too many. Or too little. It's just nice to have... Well, what I mean to say is, like, some more just helping out Victoria. Stop Templar uprisings. What the fuck happened here? But not exactly more bomb-based plots. I think there are plenty enough for that. We've had bombs in carriages, we've had bombs on trains, we've had bombs in parliaments. The only way you can escalate from that is if somebody shoved a bomb down Victoria's throats. But it's just nice to see, like, some evidence that this is a much more wider known thing than just Jacob E.V., Henry, and the Templars. That the politicians are aware of it. Now, if they could have had a bit of dialogue or a word or two about how they're trying to handle it before Jacob and Evie came by, that would have been kind of nice, considering that it doesn't really make sense that here's this group trying to take over London and nothing is really being done about it. I figured it out. You're smart as a whip. This whole anti-London conspiracy going on, and it seems Fleming and Her Majesty's Secret Service just doesn't have the resources or doesn't have the right intel. Seems like something that should have been brought up sooner. Especially since Jacob and Evie was able to clear it all out in less than a year. But it's a bit late now to complain about it. Come on, kid. Never grow up to be a rook with that kind of cowardice. But yeah, that was all the missions. They were pretty good. Next episode, we'll go around and collect flowers so I can finally have my favorite color of outfit. And also be completing an optional EV mission. So, until next time, I hope you enjoyed the episode, that I gave you something to think about and otherwise entertained you. Take care.